Welcome to our tutorial on marine management software. This video will show you how to start using our system. Whether you are managing a fleet of vessels, overseeing your employees' operations, or handling marine logistics, you need to follow a few simple steps in setting up your account. First, you need to log into your account. Note that on each page there is a help button for quick access to the knowledge base or to contact support chat. When you enable training mode, you will see a training button where the main articles on working with each section are collected. First, we advise you to add general information about your company. Go to Settings General page and provide your company name, address, add a logo, currency, any additional info as bank account or website. After that, this information will be visible on printed documents. On the page Settings Printed Template, you can edit, delete, or add your own documents. For example, variable company name will automatically display the information we've just added. If you click on Logo, your logo will be added to the printed template too. Next, you need to add your employees. To add them, navigate to the Settings Employees page. Here you can invite employees by email or create their profiles manually. Simply enter the name, create a login and password, add any relevant information, and assign their role. Roles determine each employee's access within the system. You have full flexibility to decide what your team members can view or manage, such as client details, pricing, reports, and more. To use the time tracking feature, first make sure it's activated in your employee's profile settings. Once this option is enabled, employees can easily clock in at the beginning of their shifts, whether they are working from their computer at the office or for field technicians on the move using the mobile app. To help you keep track on your stock levels, we recommend adding your products and spare parts to the inventory. To upload stock levels, go to the inventory page and select Postings. From here, you can add products in two ways, manually or by using an import file. Let's walk through the manual process. Click plus Posting, specify the supplier and select the warehouse, in my case, main warehouse. Enter the product name. If the product is new, click Create a product, choose a category. You can upload the product photo, which can be very helpful for your employees, and fill in any additional fields, but they are not mandatory. Then click Save. Specify the quantity and the purchase price per unit. The system will automatically calculate the price based on your predefined markups. Markups are set on a separate page. You can create your own prices and markups here. Click Save to confirm. Next, we can add an additional product. As I worked with it before and it exists in my inventory, I do not need to re-enter product details. Simply enter the quantity and purchase price. Once all products are added, check the Pay from Cash box option. Select your payment method, cash, cashless, or supplier balance if the payment will happen later. After posting, you can search for products by name to confirm their availability and pricing in your warehouse. For large supplier orders or to speed up that process, you can use our import functionality. Click on plus Posting, specify the supplier warehouse, and choose the Import with the file option. At this point, you can use any Excel file, like the one you received from your supplier. I'll use the file I have here as an example. The next step involves matching your files columns with our system fields. On the left, you'll see our systems fields. For instance, I'll match the title column from the file to our product name field. Same with category. I'll continue this mapping for all remaining columns. When it comes to pricing, you have two options. Import the prices exactly as they appear in your file. Choose this option. Let the system recalculate prices by applying your standard markup to the purchase price. Choose this one. Once confirmed, the posting is complete. Your products are created and imported automatically. Here's a helpful feature. After your first import, our system remembers your column matching preferences. Future imports from the same supplier won't require this setup again. Now that we've successfully added all products to the warehouse, we are ready to move on to creating orders. On the Workflows page, you'll manage all your estimates and service orders. Orders can be used for a variety of marine services, including repairs, scheduled maintenance, and regular vessel checkups. Our system lets you organize your processes with different types of forms. To customize this, go to Settings, Forms Editor. Here you can create form types, each with unique fields and statuses tailored to your marine business needs. For example, for a repair template, I've added fields like scheduled for and port or city. For sales, I use a shorter form with only the necessary fields. For warranty repairs, I include a payer field to specify who'll be responsible for the payment. First, I'll show you how to manage an order from the moment you create an estimate until work is finished. Select the overview that works best for you, whether it's the Kanban board where you can drag and drop your orders and assign them to specialists, the list view, here you can create custom filters and provide group actions, or the calendar for planning. Create an estimate. Click on plus estimate and select the needed type of service. Search for an existing client by name or number, or create a new client profile. Now enter the vessel information. If the client already has vessels assigned, you'll see them listed. For new clients, simply add a new vessel. Generate the serial number and complete all needed information about the vessel. Remember, you can edit it in Forms Editor by creating your unique template for your specific needs. In the malfunction field, describe the marine service requested. Since this is just an estimate, I'll leave the scheduled for field blank for now. Change the status to in progress and add all necessary services and marine parts. I use bundles to save time. These are preset packages of services and products. You can create and manage bundles under my company bundles page. This feature lets you quickly add everything you need for the order with one click. Once your estimate is ready, save it. Now it's time to send the estimate to your client for an approval. You have several options here. Print the estimate and hand it to the client. Save it as a PDF and send it via email, WhatsApp, or even social media. Or automate the process. On the notifications page, set up the rule to automatically send the message to the client when the estimate status changes to send. The client will receive a link to the public page where they can review the company and job details and choose the accept or decline the proposal online. Even require the digital signature if needed. Depending on the client's response, the estimate status will automatically update in the system. Once the client accepts the estimate, the manager can reach out to confirm the service schedule or discuss any changes if the estimate was declined. Now you can convert the estimate into an order by changing the status to order created. Add the scheduled for field and assign the responsible technician. When your technician is ready to start, he will update the order status to in progress. Deduct any required parts or products from inventory by selecting the product, choosing the appropriate warehouse if you have more than one, and save the changes. Technicians can manage the order from the mobile app, leave comments, upload photos in the order feed, or contact the manager or the client directly via the mobile app. Once the service is complete, the technician will mark the job as done. To close the order and process payment, change the order status to closed. The payment window will open automatically. Choose the payment method and select the cash register. If the client will pay later, you can close the order with the balance. You can print final documents to the client too. Click on Create to finalize the payment and close the order. The system allows for payment acceptance and document printing, both in the web version for office managers and via the mobile app for technicians working on site. If you don't work with estimates, you can create orders directly. Let's plan the regular appointment. To make scheduling easy and keep your crew organized, we recommend using the built-in calendar feature. You can view your schedule by day, week, or months, whichever gives you the best overview for your operations. The daily view is especially handy for seeing exactly when your crew members are available for specific tasks. And if you are working in a workshop, you can also use the system to keep track of your key resources, like lifts or docking spaces. This way, you'll always know what's available and can avoid double booking equipment or crew. Choose the time and technician available. Add details about the order. Also, you can add services and products while creating an order and click on Create. Now you can work with an order following your own process, and technician will manage the order on site using the mobile app. Once the order is ready, you change the status to the Done. You can not only notify your client that order is done, but also you can offer him to pay for the order. To do this, you can use our integration with Stripe. Let's see how it works. Connect your Stripe account and set the notification that when the status is changed to Done, we send the template with the link to the payment. When we change the status, notification is sent. When the client will open the message, he will see what he needs to pay for. Let's complete the payment. As a manager, you'll be able to view in the order record that a payment link was sent to the client and that the payment has already been completed. When the client arrives at your workshop, you can finalize the order. Since the payment was made online in advance, there is no need to process any additional payments at this stage. You can simply close the order. Our system allows you to create and manage invoices as well. In an order, click on Plus Invoice. The client, products and services will be automatically added to the invoice. Then click Create. You can also create a single invoice for multiple orders with one payer. On the main overview, you will see which orders have invoices created, which are waiting for payment, and which have been paid. When the client makes a payment, you change the invoice status to Paid. The payment window will open automatically. Here you choose the payment method, cash register, and after that you can close the order. Now let's take a look at the sales page. This section is designed for quick walk-in or offline sales, perfect for when you need to process a transaction on the spot without waiting for approvals or delivery goods. Simply click on Plus Sale. You can enter the client details if you wish, though it's not required. Search for the product, whether it's a part, accessory, or marine equipment. You can find items by name, code, or even by scanning the barcode if you use scanners. Once you've selected the product, choose the payment method to complete the sale. Click Create to finalize the transaction. The product will be automatically marked as sold and deducted from your warehouse. We've created several orders and sales, and we can now review our results in the profit report. Choose the needed period. We will see the total amount for orders, cost of labors, services and products, and most important, profit. We can also see sales profits separately. Now let's move on to Contacts page. In this section, you will see your own database, clients, suppliers, and companies. In each client profile, you can check the current balance and also review the history of orders, sales, payments, vessels assigned to the client, and more. On the Communication tab, you can view the entire history of calls and messages, as well as access chats with the client. Use WhatsApp, Instagram, and Facebook. Anywhere in the system where you see the client's phone number, you can quickly contact them. Just click the needed option and select your desired messenger or start a call. This feature is also available in the mobile app. Please note that to use calls, SMS messages, or messengers, you need to connect the integration on the Settings Integrations page. You'll find VoIP options for calls, SMS gateways for messages, and messengers for quick communication with your clients. We also offer public API, so if needed, you can set up integration with your website and receive orders or leads directly into the system. On the Inventory Vessels page, you can easily track and manage your entire fleet. Here you'll find the complete history of all repaired vessels and can monitor the current location of each vessel, whether it's in a specific warehouse or city. Use the search function to quickly locate vessels by serial number, check ownership details, and review which orders are assigned to each vessel. This helps you maintain full oversight of your fleet's status and activities. When you'll open a vessel's profile, you'll see all needed information. From this profile, you can print labels, create new service orders, and access a detailed history of previous repairs, orders, and transfers. That's it. Our system helps you streamline processes, track orders, calculate profit, manage payments, and communicate with customers. Sign up and enjoy the 7-day free trial. Use this time to explore all features, work with your customers, send messages, process orders, and review financial results. The registration link is in the video description. Have a great day!